Recently, it's been speculated that Walt Whitman was homosexual, and that adds a new interpretation to a lot of his poems.
Really?
But existentialism is like, I don't care about shit.
I can talk about the myth
true.
of the cave, but do it drunk.
I can talk about the myth of the cave for days.
Let's explain
Film me.
existentialism.
Phil, talk about the cave.
Not true.
Okay.
Very not
about
true.
it, and then that.
No, let me talk first. Oh, Slinky!
You're
Don't cry or I'll kill you.
Reductionism.
Okay, so the myth of the cave is that there's a cave and then there's these people in it, but they're facing the wrong way. They're facing the back of the cave and there's a fire behind them, so that there's these shadows being cast on the back wall of the cave, shadows of what's out in the real world, and they see these shadows and perceive and think that that is what is the real world, and they're like, look at those shadows, that's real. But they just don't know that there's anything more substantial than that because they haven't been outside. But at some point, someone goes outside the cave, and it's too exciting to look at everything at first. So they look at things in reflections. They look down in a puddle and see what's out in the real world. Or they look in a raindrop and see, because it's too much to see everything face. You can see a little bit.
I like what she's saying.
Thanks. So then, once they're more comfortable with that, they look and they see, oh my god, those are real trees and real people, and this world is real. What?
But is there anything to the real world?
And so they see this world and they're like, we've only been seeing shadows cast by the fire because we didn't know what was out here. And they're like, it's our duty to tell the other people in the cave what we've learned. And so they go into the... What?
It's just one person.
It's one person. And so he's like, I'll tell them. And he goes inside and he's like, hey, there's a world outside this cave, and all the people in the cave are like...
They fucking kill him!
I don't remember that! I don't remember...
This the cave is also an allegory about...
I don't remember that.
Jesus.
Jesus! What does he have to do with caves?
And in response to the truth, they kill him.
I thought
they're
Plato
like,
wrote the cave.
But Jesus was after the cave story.
I know, but
Plato
it's also,
was like,
it's
who's
also
Jesus? He's not here
speculated
yet.
That's one of the explanations of...
Wait, wasn't the cave our book at school?
Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyway, so
and that
the
destroys
idea,
their world, and so in
the
response,
theme
they kill him.
is a person who sees the real world. It's his duty, it's his obligation to go back in the cave and convince
You're
people
intentionally trying to
to
act
turn
like
around.
that woman on
Isn't that a bit of a
No,
metaphor?
what?